All right. Howdy, everyone, and welcome to Laundry Day with the LG Washtower WKEX200HGA. And we're going to begin in a second here. Hopefully, we got better lighting this time with my little lamp there. Howdy, Andre. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. At least you can skip out. Evan's over there slaving away. All right. So I think I'm going to do either this huge dark colors load first or the whites first. And I have a load of queen sheets, mine, and some towels that we may or may not get to. So I think I'm going to start with the darks. Bear with me, guys. This is right now I don't have my computer over here. It's just my iPad, which I am streaming on and looking at chat messages. So if I don't answer your chat within like 30 or 40 seconds, feel free to resubmit it, but don't spam, please. Thanks for understanding. Because YouTube only lets me see, like, what, 3 messages at a time on here. So, yeah. I don't know if this should be light or dark, so I'm going to guess light. I got this. Alright, power up the washer so the drum light stays on. It's definitely a light color, that isn't it? All right, Andre. So this will be a pretty full load. Although I will probably not use heavy duty since that wastes a lot of time scrubbing, and these are not heavily soiled or stained in any way. So, yeah. Sorry. Hey, Sean. You mean the Halo of Heat one? I'm not really a expert with the older center dial Maytag models. Gotta say though, I'm kind of jealous of your collection of older machines. I love that. What is it, Mark 12? I think it's the teal Whirlpool. Man, I need to get more savvy with these model numbers. I'm constantly on the watch for vintage machines in my area, and if there's a really good one that only needs moderate to no work, which is probably, that's wishful thinking with a 60-year-old machine, but no work, I'll pick it up and have it as a project machine. I'm really hoping that I can get a Whirlpool belt drive, whether that means a Kenmore or a Whirlpool itself. And probably one of my favorite vintage machines is the late 50s Kenmore 80. Love those. So yeah, we'll add the detergents for this load. I'll be back here. I'll try it. Here's my new lighting setup. Tell me if everyone can see in there decently. I mean, this is probably the best. I can turn this overhead light off. That is probably the best we can get at the moment. Better than my last attempt, I'll say. Oh, I'm gonna fool with it for a second here. Now, I think I did get... Oh, cool, Yeah, I like the Halo of Heat. I think they dry at like what is a lower temperature, kind of, and you can dry it a comforter without having to do it twice. Sorry, I don't know how to speak English today for some reason. Hey, TG or Red, missed that. Okay, guys. Hey. Oh my gosh. If it's near Missoula, I'm going to pick up that 57 Kenmore. Hey, Randy. I can't see what everyone's saying. I'm so sorry. Yeah, TG, I love yours. That's partially what inspired me to get this. If I didn't get this, I'd probably get a Whirlpool front-loading set, or it'd be a Maytag, the 5630 set. But Turbo Wash is truly unbeatable. Although I'm not fond of how long the heavy duty cycle takes. It's not like on my Speed Crane where you have to use it to actually get good performance. So yeah, if that, I'll have to really look out if it's on Craigslist. There was a 1970, I think it was a 1979 or 80 Kenmore set. It's a Kenmore 80 series belt drive, matching electric dryer and everything. I was so angry when it was like 5 hours away from me. And I didn't have enough room to put it because I was already struggling with TR7s sitting in my garage broken. And having to move the TC5s around. It was a whole... Ugh. Alright, turn the light back on and see if I... Come on, there we go. See if I can get y'all a better view of the detergent thing. Yes, it's a thing. Put that cup back in. Right. I think heavy duty it spends like, say the cycle is an hour and 50 minutes, it spends the first hour and 10 scrubbing without the jets. I think it's for friction to get out the stain. Hi. Friction to get out the stains, but it's not necessary for everyday where, like, I'm gonna wash now, even if I think I'll just use, like, no, I did normal, I'm a scatterbrain, okay, normal with a higher soil level, and on this one, Turbo Wash is locked on. Randy, I wouldn't really recommend the TC5 anymore. The reason why I'm doing laundry here is because mine is down. It's broken. it won't even start anymore. It just flashes wash for about 20 seconds. When you hit wash or start, sorry, the wash light flashes and tries to start filling, but it can't connect to the bottom board that does all the diverting for the motor and the fill valves. And it won't start. Service appointments on Monday, but I doubt they are going to fix it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Metal element, yeah. Did they ever make Halo of Heat gas dryers? I'm pretty sure they did. I could be wrong. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend the TC5. I love the wash action of it. Hi, Alyssa. It's very disappointing. Second Speed Queen in a row that has done this. I can understand one lemon, maybe. The TR7 isn't that great anyways. This is borax, by the way. And if I drop this, I'm going to be vacuuming for about 10 hours. So we got to be careful. But yeah, the second machine in a row, that's unacceptable. I think I'll be going back to Whirlpool after this. And for the main detergent... Oh, darn it. Okay. I'm supposed to put the liquid in first so it doesn't make a glue. My mistake. See if I can still get it in there. I'll have to open the drawer and probably stir it around. Yeah, Speed Queen. I was really excited when I got my first set, then I got really disappointed. So, wouldn't recommend it. They used to make really great machines. I think their best run was from, 2015 to 17. But then it just went down. It's very overrated. Oh, buy a Speed Queen. Everything else is junk. Da-da-da. Appliance Insider. God. Alright, try to not make a super glue in my washer. There we go. Perfect. Now, I have to readjust my tripod here. It's very overrated. I don't like it. They don't make good machines anymore because they're computer boards. I mean, if you have to get a Speed Queen, which again I don't recommend, the TC5 is the only model that is pretty good, aside from those stupid electronics that they're cheap. Because it has decent wash action and decent wash action, and it gets cycles done pretty quickly. That's what I like about mine. All right, let's see. Normal. Turbo wash is locked on, which is a good thing. I think I'm going to use cool water. Like 1 up from cold. Medium soil. Definitely the highest spin I can get. And even though normal only does 1 rinse, it is the best rinse ever. So, yep, I might have to pause it and increase the soil level, see how long that takes, or decrease it. I'm just going to leave it at medium most likely, though, so... Oh, that looks horrible. Excuse me for a second. You need to wipe all those fingerprints off the door. Sorry about that. It does not look good. That looks worse. Let it dry for a minute. I guess that's better. Try to angle the light. Alright, that's 15 minutes of yapping and no minutes of washing, so there we go. I'm going to take a quick look around, make sure there isn't anything I forgot to put in. And naturally I did, so excuse me for that. I don't know, I might have to mess with the camera angle a little. This is pretty much the smallest space I've filmed in a little while, so. An hour and 10. All right. Let's see for a second. Hour 15. Give it a nice long wash. Yeah, Speed Queen actually... Menards is a big box store like Home Depot or Lowe's. They do not sell to big box stores. Their little thing is, we only sell to independent mom and pop shops. Even though there's this big old chain of appliance stores. There's Turbo Wash. Look at those suds. Oh, it dissolved. Okay. Nice. So that's what I have it on now, is the 1-Up. I am not aware of any Menards stores that we have. Is it Menards or Menards? I always called it Menards. We don't have any up here in the northwest, up by Montana, Idaho, that area. We don't really have any. We have Home Depot and Lowe's, conveniently located less than a mile away from each other everywhere. I'm not sure where Alyssa is, but yeah, I think Menards is more... I don't even know, to be honest. I know it's a thing, but I don't really know where it is. Oh, okay, so you're in the Midwest. Cool. Yeah. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania? You're like Andre. Evan just texted me. He's like, okay. He's gonna try and join. He can't get in for another 15 minutes, so... Yeah. That little humming noise you hear is my tankless hot water heater. And the noisy furnace is probably going to kick on eventually. No lag so far, guys? I can't tell from here. Awesome! That is awesome. The internet here is it's amazing. Yeah, Sean, I agree. I consider that the Pacific Northwest. The Pacific might, since Montana is a huge state, Pacific might be more oriented towards like Washington, Oregon, that kind of place. And it definitely does, to me, it definitely does not spread into the Dakotas. That's more of just the Northwest. To me, anyway. Because the West Coast is Washington, Oregon, California. I think it would also be considered the West Coast. It depends on who you ask, really. Everybody has a different take on it. Just love how this thing washes with the 4 jets. It's great. Yeah, this one has to, this is a very old, what is it? I know we have some HVAC fans among us, pun intended. Let's see what it's a Rudd Achiever 90 Plus premium efficiency thing. I'll see if you, there. That's the startup. It is the noisiest dinosaur ever. Right. Trying to get so you can see. It lit, so it'll kick on the fan in a minute. My home one is a Train XR95. I'm guessing it's around 14, 15, because that's when the house was built. This house is older, so I'm guessing this is from like the mid-2000s. There you go. Guess it isn't horrible, but... Oh, hey. Hey, Mom. 1968. So you have a 3-prong dryer plug, right, TG? Yeah, my old house did too. Alright. I like older. My older house was 70s. Also, it had pretty much original stuff in it, even though it was added on to. Okay, I think I gotta go behind there, darn it. Hold on. Oh, I'm not aware of many repairs done to my home one. Yeah, no Menards in Montana at all. That's in the Midwest we were talking about. Instead, we got the Home Depot. And Louise. Nope. Never had a Samsung washer, probably never will. Sorry about that. Yep. There we go. A lot of water being added today. That's a good thing. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people who are like all about the modern, the big house, but I just like the smaller homes, the cozier homes. This house it has a lot of nice stonework in it. You can probably see a pillar or during the stream in a reflection. Okay, I'll be back. I gotta go behind there to fix my plug-in for my lamp. Plugging it in off the washer outlet since that's the only one I got. There we go. Noisy furnace. Here we go. Oh, you got the 6230, Janice. How is it washing though, Alyssa? I don't hear very good things about those machines like the 6230. Andre has one, except his has the impeller, and it also has a direct drive motor, so it spins faster. How do you like it? Has it been washing well? Wow, you're like one of the vintage machine collectors. That's awesome. There's I think Maytag Machine Maniac has a buddy. I think Evan said he actually lives near him that has like a whole barn full of vintage washing machines. Not just washing machines, like vintage appliances and cool things in general. I mean, I think that's pretty awesome. I'd love to have that one day. Just holding out for when I get a space. I'll probably have maybe a vintage set if I'm lucky. What would be really nice is one of those General Motors Frigidairs with the pulsator. I love those. Oh yeah, so he's in Ohio like Evan. Insert skull face here. Yeah, the lower model Whirlpool made machines have the hanging suspension, which in my opinion is still better than Speed Queen for various reasons. It will bang around quite a bit with the non-dampened residential units. Oh, cool, Sean. Now, I've had this machine, or this machine has been here. It hasn't gotten much. It's gotten like medium use, probably like weekly use since the Speed Queen died in October. It's been on and off, but I might run in a fresh cleaner. Yes, Massachusetts, and I believe Nathaniel. Well, he used to go by, his channel name used to be his real name. Now he goes by Washing95, but Nathaniel is also in Massachusetts, right? Yeah, the key to a good, healthy front loader that many people, especially the Speed Queen fans and people, front loaders suck, I'm never getting one again. Mold, mold, mold. They don't understand. What I do is on these LGs, there's a really genius feature that there's a magnet down here, and if you just barely touch it to the metal of the machine, it'll stay there. So that's called the partially latched position, and it does not connect the steel and make it airtight for mold and mildew and other buildup. And you don't use too much soap. You cut your usage in half. Of course, I use just a little bit more for larger loads. And use LG detergent. Do not use fabric softener ever. That's with any machine. And you have a nice clean front loader. I mean, there's no signs of buildup on this at all. I really don't need to do it. For me, it's probably more of a, it's just neat. I like my stuff clean kind of thing. Yeah, nothing wrong with a good, healthy top loader. I love both. Makes sense, makes sense. Alright, I may go get something to eat. I can't chat here forever right now, so... yeah, I might be back. You have a LG Washtower? That's awesome. I believe there's 3 levels. Yeah, it's their problem, not the machine's problem. I feel like these newer front loaders, especially the more modern ones with actually good technology like Turbo Wash, get too much hate from people who don't know how to use them. Actually, they're saying, oh, you gotta do extra steps. Actually, technically speaking, you're doing one less step. Don't close the door after a wash. That's one less step. Easy. You don't even have to go through wiping it or anything. Just do hot washes occasionally, because that'll get nice and hot wash in there and clean everything out. Don't use softener, because that is just, it gunks up the whole works. And occasionally, clean your pump filters down here if you have one, an LG. I was on my little tangent there. I probably missed about 3 comments. Sorry. Oh, the time, yes. The time right now is 58 minutes. Yeah, I never put the my last name on the internet. It's just not my thing. I mean, I've already slightly... I live in Montana. Good luck finding me. Huge, 3rd largest state, I believe. I'm all over the place. This is a nice wash right here. Everybody see okay? Good lighting. Oh, yeah, the Tide Pods. Alright, good to know. The Tide Pods, I don't think they're HE detergent. They say they are, but what they are is they're designed to dissolve under... I don't like pods at all, that's all you gotta know for me. But they're designed to be put in first before the close, I'm pretty sure you do that. And they dissolve, and the suds get, it isn't, being rinsed, Man, I cannot speak today. The water is not hitting it and creating suds. The detergent or the agitator at the bottom just washes and, you know, it kind of breaks it up then. Yeah, I don't like pods at all. Friends of mine have many problems with them. The plastics are toxic. Same thing with dishwasher pods. Dishwasher pods are like worse to me. Plus, we got stupid people online trying to think they're candy. You know, what is this? You know, to me, pods are kind of, you know, it's one of those convenient things, but it's not really convenient. And it just because they say use one pod. One pod is more than enough in a front loader. But then there's some people who throw 3 in there for the aesthetic or the scent or whatever. That's how you ruin your machine, and that's how you get like horrible skin problems. You know, especially if people have sensitive skin. I like powder. Last year, about a little over a year ago, I switched from the Costco, there was a brand called Ecos that Costco sells, and it came in a huge bottle, and if it wasn't rinsed out, even though it said it was Eco, it would still irritate my skin. So I started using Nellie's. I just got a new bucket of it. 800 loads. It comes in a 5-gallon bucket. Sort of like an industrial type, a little, but it's all natural. There's like 4 ingredients in it. Yeah. Oh, yours came with hoses? I ordered this from Costco, so they provided all the necessary installation hoses. I bought the cord, but I still have the cord they gave me. Drain hose already was connected to the back of the machine. Stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can... That was the atomizer jet. Yeah, I'll try to film the dryer once this load is done for a minute. I don't think my tripod is quite tall enough to get like a solid 5-minute still shot of it, but... oh my god, don't make me. I hate those people. Like, oh, it's ASMR. Well, ASMR your face out of here. Before I drown with the detergent. With your overload and your disgusting scent beads. What is that? Come on. I try not to think about those people, but, you know, at least in like, at least they have to buy a new machine and, you know, cost them money. And at least they get horrible skin problems, skin irritation. I forget, whatever. That was enough ranting for today. Hi, Max. And, yeah, my favorite scented detergent, I also use liquid, is yes, the bar soap skincare company. I discovered also last year they make laundry detergent, or they call it soap. And it's very natural, guy. You know, says it has built-in softener, which is also a plus. And comes in a couple different scents, including this holiday scent that I will probably be using today. Yep, the plastic waste is a big thing, so I try to, you know, ease off. But, you know, I notice people seem to go out and buy, like, glass things for the TikTok thing, or whatever, for the ASMR, so it makes the clinking, or just to have a nice aesthetic in their laundry room. I just got some, like, these were bath salts or something. These containers, they're nice and thick. They would have gotten thrown away anyway. So I just keep them and turn them into this. That way it also looks nice, is free, and also they're durable. They won't break. If you drop them, they don't break and shatter and make a huge mess. Yeah, just for the ASMR. Gotta have the ASMR. That's literally every I mean, I can get behind the powder falling in the tub, you know, I guess if you wear headphones it's kind of relaxing, but that is just complete chaos. Like, what is that? You're just, number one, if you are on a septic tank, then don't even make me started. Yeah, the plastic waste really does add up. That's why I like the Nellies, because I get a lot of it in the 5-gallon bucket. I just refill my little plastic containers as needed, which are going to be reused for like forever. And I do use some liquid detergent, but it does not go away quickly, like 64 loads in a bottle. And I don't use it on every single load. I'll use Nellies also. Sometimes I'll split the dosage 50-50. So I'm trying to do what I can. Plus the Nellies is like 89, I forget, it's from Costco.com. Same thing. It's, I think it's like, what, 80 something bucks for the 5-gallon bucket, 800 loads, 400 if you have a top loader. It's about average 600 for me, since I split it. Maybe 500. Furnace. The electric car deal is a big, it's just part of the agenda. Benefit the government. Do what, I'm trying not to get too political here, because I see where this is going to start going. I don't want to offend anyone or anything. Everybody has their own opinions. But to me, it's just a big thing. Came out that they cost $17 a gallon to run, and if everybody buys an electric car or truck or whatever, the power grid just can't handle it. Ford had to cut the production, there's the drain, the production of the electric F-150 in half a couple nights ago because they're just not selling them. Don't worry, I'll be sticking with my 3.5 liter V6 F-150. Yep, the buzzers. Alright, well, I'm gonna see if I can go to lunch or something upstairs. I will be back. Let me know if I'm gonna try and see if I can. Did the stream cut out there at all? Alright, let's see. I'm gonna have to mess with my iPad for a second. Hold on, guys. Try to keep it mostly angled at the... Yeah, I guess if you live in a big city and it's just short distances, you plug it in at home, it's nice. But, say, I guess my F-150 has an extended range 36-gallon fuel tank. With decent mileage, you can get up to like 600 miles out of that single tank. 622 till empty, but there's been many videos that prove that the till empty is like, you still get 25 miles out of when it's on 0 miles to empty. Well, let's see if I can figure out. Wow, you have a Galaxy? That's pretty cool. Hey, Evan. What's up? About time. I hope it didn't cut out there at all, but, there we go. The I don't know what you exactly mean by fastest wash. Wow. Sean, you're awesome. I can't believe you found one of those. Shut. Oh, yeah, okay. Very good excuse, sir. 45 minutes left on the time. Gotta rebalance again. Oh. Yep, I am. Sorry. Not much rust down there. Yeah, we get a heck ton of salt put down on the roads in the winter up here. Poor Evan is trapped until next Thursday. Well, that's what you get in Ohio. That's why you get, Evan, that's why you get, I got my F-150 and the F-350, I believe, is Line-X. It has Line-X frame coating, so there's no rust. Only rust is on the differential. You better. It's pretty cheap. Oh, it is? Okay. Did that do a trick? I'm screwing with the thing. Yeah. It's a good deal. I hate that balancing. Stretched across the back. Hey, okay, you know what? This is gonna take too long. You really realize how hard these are to spin with clothes in them. And it makes really... Oh, this is why. Everything is tangled. That is why. See if that does any better. Start her back up. Oh, great, I got stuff all over the door again. All right. Maybe that's a little better. Oh, it is? Good to know. Personally, I don't really like the new Ford Bronco. The base engine is their 2.3 liter EcoBoost 4-cylinder from the Ranger, and you know I still prefer the V6, the 2.7. Yeah, you gotta the V8 in the Crown Vic, and it was probably also, it was definitely in the Continental from that era, and probably the Grand Mercury. Well, that's cool. That is, okay, let's see if we can get some decent visibility in there. Might be a little better. Yeah. That's right. And it'll do a cool spray rinse from the top atomizer jet in a minute here. Oh boy. Hold on. That's Gabe. If you want to really screw with someone, then you change their autocorrect from no to yes and yes to no, and that simple little thing will cause way too much chaos. All right. Time for the best rinse ever. You have laundry to do. Maybe if you want, I can try and add you. Maybe it won't work, but I can try and add you and you can get on here as well. That'd be cool. That's probably going to take a lot of work right now, though. Well, at least wait till this cycle is done. 39 more minutes. Wait what? You keep saying wait. That's your famous word, Evan. Yes, I said 39 minutes. There was at least 15, 20 minutes of just loading it and slowly and chatting and everything. So this cycle said hour and 15 minutes, probably an hour and 20 because it balanced and moved around a little bit. Now it's 38 minutes. No, the whole cycle was not 39 minutes. This part of it is. Cycle said an hour and 15 on normal. 1 below heavy soil level. Cool water, high spin, then turbo wash lockdown, of course. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of suds coming up right there. Got enough light that way. Might be a little better. That'd be funny. I haven't had it. I've had cycles that are 2 hours on this before, but on heavy duty. I'm going to try and get the downloaded cycles to work. Click, click. There's the button. Yeah, it's not, the European machines take long. Oh, the 8-hour I think I got my TR7 did an 11-hour cycle. 11 and a half hour cycle one time. I had it on an I think it was like a 10-hour soak on MAC soil or something, trying to whiten and revive yellowed out towels, like dish towels and kitchen items, stuff like that, overnight. That was the longest cycle I've ever done on a washer. Furnace. I don't need that light on in here anymore, the service. But maybe. Guys, I'll probably disconnect for a second here. Alright. Yep. That's the thing. There's this one guy who commented on the installation video on Evan's pinned comment, And he's like, oh, maximum. He's probably overseas, and he says he sells appliances. I would buy a lawnmower from you if you want to push people to get what you want for your agenda. He says top loaders are obsolete, and I really shouldn't be getting into it, but you know, on stream, but you know, it's insane. Go around and you know, correct everybody. Front loaders are better. Buy a front loader. Top loaders suck. No. That's better lighting right there. It's been on 36 minutes for like 3 minutes now. Huh. Okay. So in a few minutes, I will have to go somewhere real quick. And I'll leave the stream going, and then I'll probably be back by the time the washer is in final spin. Try to get you the best camera angle. Oh yeah, I didn't they have like the Bendix and really old front loaders that just spun in one direction? There's the 34 minutes for a final spin. That's the one thing that confuses me most about this machine. Oh, really? Like hard mount, like the laundromat. Alright, well, I will be on my way, so keep it cool, and I'll be back. Alrighty. Yep. And I'm finally going to go eat lunch. I'll be back in 5 minutes. It says 7. I'll be back in 5. Evan, if anybody comes, you can answer questions. Like, requests are closed or whatever. Oops. Gotta fix that. All right, looks like we are done. Hey. So you're using the synthetic cycle right now? You must have like a more, maybe a different machine. Doesn't sound American because not many American machines have synthetic cycles for some reason. I think my TR7 did, but that was on to a special cycle. So that sounds like more of a European. All right, hold on. I'll change the laundry in a second. All right, let's go ahead and trying to get a decent angle to raise my tripod all the way up again. Hold on, bear with me. I'm going to try and get a good angle of loading the dryer. There we go. All right, cool. Power on the dryer so the light comes on. That noise, it recognized I was using the normal on the washer, so it selected normal on the dryer. All right, see if I can do this. Smells nice and clean. Oh, it spun out very well as well. But I generally, I'm going to do that. Put my basket here so that nothing falls on the dirty floor. Looks good. Okay. All right. I'm going to be setting the dryer on. We're going to do time dry this time. Try 40 minutes on medium heat setting. Like that. Start it up. There we go. There's the dryer. Whoops. My bad. Forgot to check the lint filter. I believe it's mostly clean already. Alright, well, there's some in it. Alright, cool. Waiting for what to awaken, Evan? Alright. So this whole thing took a little longer than I anticipated, so we might be able to fit in one more load, depending on how long it is. And I'm going to do the whites for that, or If you guys want, I can try and do 2 towels and see what downloaded cycles are available. Yep, I am back. Howdy. I'm not aware. I've never used the downloaded cycles on this machine. Oh, the light went off already. Or did I turn it off? I can't even remember. Hold on, let's try this. Put it back down to the washer level. Yeah, in a moment, once I get this thing go back to normal. Although I'm gonna go back upstairs for a little while once I get this load started. Wait, Evan did? Evan? Is that even true? Or did I miss something? Oh, he meant even as in like somebody else. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, Sean. Sorry to both of you. Alright, so I'm gonna drop out for just a second here.